finding a prop firm that actually aligns with your strategy. They also have that trailing end of day drawdown, which means that you're not going to blow up as easily. Rather than forcing you to trade like a caffeinated scalper on a 15-second chart, is arguably the biggest challenge in futures trading today. You can use micros to manage your risk and be more tight with your risk management, or if you want to trade bigger, since the profit target is so much closer, you can try to pass these accounts right away. Most of us are used to rules that are so restrictive, they feel like they're trying to trade while you're wearing a straitjacket. In the Prime account, you're eligible for payouts, whether that's challenge to Prime or if that's an instant Prime account. Either one of those Prime accounts is going to be eligible for payouts. Today, we're breaking down YRM Prop. We'll look at the evaluation rules, we're gonna look at the drawdown type, and exactly what you need to know before you hit buy, because reading the fine print, it shouldn't be a full-time job. I'm also gonna give you my honest take on who this firm is actually for and who should stay far, far away. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Robert. And if you've been following the channel or if you've been following me on social media, you've already heard that YRM Prop has officially rolled out the 25K accounts. You probably also heard that we give away tons of accounts since the beginning of the year across YouTube, X, Discord, but today it isn't about the giveaways. In the time that I've worked with this firm, which has been around 6 months total now, I've really watched them grow. More importantly, adapt. They expand their business into a model a trader can really get behind, not by adding gimmicks, but by refining their experience. So stick with me, I'm gonna show you what I mean. Also, if you're looking to make a prop firm purchase, code RTF will get you discounts at most major firms like Lucid Trading, Perdia, Bullknox, Trade Day, Tradeify, Humble Futures, Funded Futures Network, Xavius, YRM Prop, and many more. So check the description to find out more about these firms, their rules, and exclusive discounts for the RTF community. Let's go. The biggest hurdle in the industry is the fine print fatigue. What I appreciate here at YRM is their focus on clear and concise rules. Whether you're looking at their challenge to Prime path or the instant Prime option, you'll know exactly what the parameters are before you ever even open a position. It's about knowing what the boundaries are so that you can handle and focus on your execution. They basically have two paths to go by. They're essentially tiered the offerings in a way to suit where you are in your journey. So let's take a look at them together. If we scroll down here, we can see the two different paths. We've got two tiers of simulated trading. Traders can start with a challenge account and progress to Prime, or you could choose an instant Prime account to skip the evaluation phase and start earning faster, which is great. If you already have a proven strategy and you know what you're doing, you can go ahead and skip the evaluation altogether. You pay a little bit extra and you can jump right into the instant Prime. So let's go for the challenge Prime path. Is designed for those who want to prove their consistency and earn their way into a funded environment. Perfect. The instant Prime is for the traders who are ready to hit the ground running without the evaluation phase. Okay. Both paths have their own logic. Both benefit from the structural updates that the firm has been making behind the scenes. Now, staying stagnant is a death sentence for a prop firm. A little bit later in this video, I want to dive into the new dashboard that just launched and these new 25K account sizes. We're going to look at the new dashboard and we're going to talk about why the shift in account sizing might be the better pick for you for the way that you manage your risk and the way that you manage your drawdown. Now, if you're planning on picking a new challenge up, or if you're planning on picking one of these instant Prime accounts, go ahead and use code RTF. It's going to give you the best current discount value. So let's go ahead and jump over here and we're going to talk about which trading platforms they support. They use the DX data feed they currently have available to them. We've got Volumetrica, we have Quant Tower, and we have Addis. So all three of these are professional platforms. The Volumetrica one is a web-based platform. One of the reasons that I like this web-based platform that I was just using recently is because it's so easy to get started with. It's really, really easy to get set up. Now, if you like the flexibility of the other ones, if you want to go with Quant Tower, you want to go with Addis, one of the more professional platforms, you absolutely can do that, no problem. So last month, they released the 2.0 dashboard. Now the 2.0 dashboard, if we go to view near dashboard, the 2.0 dashboard is super sleek and super easy to use. It's really nice, and if you're on the web, you can go ahead and add an account. Say you wanted to add a challenge account, you could start here with one of these 25K accounts, which are now priced at $59, or you can start with a 50K account that's priced at $74. And you can see that you can just get started right here, and once you get your credentials and everything put into place, all you have to do is put RTF for your coupon code right here. You'll get a discount applied to whatever the price is currently, and you'll get mailed your credentials, and you can log into everything right here inside the platform, which is super awesome because it makes things really easy for you. Okay, so what type of funding programs does YRM Prop offer? Let's go ahead and look at this file together because it's the easiest place to see. It's the same accounts that are listed over here. We've got the 25K, 50K, 100K, 150K. We've got the challenge, and then we also have the instant prime. And what we want to do is jump over here onto our help file and take a look at these together. You can see, now ignore the pricing because you get a discount if you just use my code. There is no activation fee on any of these accounts right now. They're all just a one-time fee. You pay one time for the subscription, and then that's it. You're in. You don't have to worry about rebills. You don't have to worry about activation fee. You don't have to worry about any of that. So for the 25K challenge, you have a profit target of $1,500. You can pass the 25K account more quickly because the profit target's so much closer. It's at $1,500 instead of $3,000 like it's on the 50K account. So that makes it easier to pass. Your max position size is going to be 2, or which is equivalent to 20 micros. You can use micros to manage your risk. You can trade smaller in these accounts so that you can make them last longer. So you basically have 2 options. You can trade micros and be more tight with your risk management, or if you want to trade bigger, since the profit target is so much closer, you could try to pass these accounts right away. I don't encourage you trading big. Some people want to pass right away and get right into the prime, into the funded account, and that's fine too. Your maximum loss limit is $1,000. We have 2 minimum trading days, which is reflected in the consistency rule, which is at 50%, and all of the account types have the same type of trailing max drawdown end of day. So the end of day drawdown is something that's crucial to these types of accounts, and this is one of the reasons that I think that YRM Prop is pretty awesome, is because now they have a 25K account which you can trade a little bit smaller in size with, which is great, but they also have that trailing end of day drawdown, which means that you can get more out of your account. You can get more out of your strategy in the sense that you're not going to blow up as easily. You don't have to be with that pressure on your back sitting there the whole time thinking, oh, I'm going to blow up. Oh, I need to make sure to take my profit right away. If your strategy is one that allows your winners to run, this is the kind of account and this is the kind of prop firm that you want to be with if you're going to do that. Just want to jump into some of the rules here also when you pass these prime accounts. So basically for the prime account, after you've passed your challenge or you pass your starter account, you pass your challenge, you pass your test. Now you're going to go into a prime account, which allows you, if you've met all the requirements, you need to meet all the requirements first, obviously, where you can be upgraded to a prime account, and then you continue to trade towards your live funding status, but you're also eligible for payouts along the way, because in the prime account, you're eligible for payouts, whether that's challenge to prime or if that's an instant prime account. Either one of those prime accounts is going to be eligible for payouts, but the rules are a little bit different. So let's take a look at them together. So payout eligibility for prime accounts. For the prime account, this is the one now that you did a starter account, you did a challenge account, and now you've passed your challenge and you passed your test, you hit your profit target, and you move into the prime account. Now there's no more fees, there's no more anything like that. You're just eligible now if you meet some requirements in order to be paid out. So let's take a look at those, what those requirements are together so we can know. 6 qualifying trading days are required before requesting a payout. No profit target is required, and the payouts follow the prime payout cap table. Let's take a look at that real quick. Okay, here's the payout cap structure. Before requesting a payout, traders must meet specific eligibility requirements to demonstrate consistent performance and proper risk management. These rules apply to all funded accounts, but payout timing, consistency rules, and payout caps differ by product and purchase date. Okay, so prime accounts, which are earned after passing the starter or the challenge account, or your instant prime accounts, which are purchased directly. So they're slightly different. So in the minimum qualifying trading days, the prime accounts, you got 6 qualifying trading days, we just said that, required per payout cycle. And this applies to all prime accounts, whether they're new or grandfathered. Don't worry about the grandfather one. If you're buying an account now, you're not grandfathered in. Don't worry about those. Resets after every payout. So the instant prime, you have 8 qualifying trading days. It applies to all the instant prime accounts and it resets after every payout. So definition of a qualified trading day. A day counts only if one trade is placed and the day closes with a net profit of greater than $150. Days don't need to be consecutive. They're counted per account after every successful payout. Now for the consistency requirements, they are different depending on which thing you're trading. If you're trading the challenge account, the starter account, that's 50%, which means it's a 2-day pass. There's a 50% consistency rule on starter. There is a 35% consistency rule on prime, which is the one if you get after the starter. And then the instant prime is a little bit different at 20%, has a much smaller consistent rule if you do the instant version. So the highest daily profit divided by the total profit is less than or equal to what's allowed percentage. If the rule is not met, payouts are blocked until additional trading dilutes the largest trading day. So you have to keep trading, keep making more money until your largest paying day falls within the consistency rule. Account status requirements. Okay, so we've got your account must have no hard breaches. You have to be within your drawdown limits. You have to not be under compliance review. Okay, meet all qualifying day and consistency rules, and you've completed your KYC for the first payout only. You will be required to do KYC through Rise. This is important to some people. Rise is the way that they do their payments. Minimum payout is $250 minimum payout request, and here are the prime accounts for the payout structure. So the old prime payout cap is here, but what we really want to look at is the new prime payout cap, because these are for the people who've been funded after February 1st, 2026. So for new prime accounts, payouts are limited by two constraints: your progressive payout cap and 50% of your total profit earned during that payout cycle. Your approved payout is the lower of the two. So 50K account size for your first payout is $1,500, then $2,000, $2,500, $2,750. And then for the 100K you've got for your first payout, $2,000, your second payout is $2,750, third payout is $3,250, fourth payout will be $3,750. And for the 150K, you got $2,500 for your first payout, $3,250 for your second payout, $3,750 for the third, and $4,250 for the fourth. So here's how that 50% rule works. So for a prime 100K account, total profit in cycle is $3,000. 50% of the profit will be $1,500, so the cap allows $2,000. Max payout equals $1,500, 50% rule applies. If profit were $4,500, 50% will be $2,250, and the cap will be $2,000. So the max payout equals $2,000, cap applies, and here's the rule summary. 6 qualifying days, 35% consistency, 50% of cycle profit limit, and $100 buffer required. Okay, perfect. Now, the instant prime accounts, which are basically the same thing here now, but except the consistency rule is going to be smaller and our payout caps are going to be a little bit different. Let's just go down here to 8 qualifying days, 20% consistency, no profit targets, $100 buffer required on this one as well. And here's the new instant prime payout cap table. So your account size, 25K, your payouts 1 through 3 is $1,000, and the fourth plus is $1,250. For the 50K, it's going to be $2,000 for payouts 1 through 3, and fourth and above will be $2,500. For the 100K, it'll be $2,500 for payouts 1 through 3, and $3,000 for the fourth and above. And for the 150K, we've got $3,000 for payouts 1 through 3, and $3,500 for the fourth and above. So here's your additional requirements. You need 8 qualifying days, you need 20% consistency, your profit targets are required, and it's $100 buffer required. So you have to leave at least $100 in the account after any payout, and if your request would violate the buffer, it will be rejected. Multi-account payouts, we've got earn up to 3 funded accounts total, which is prime plus instant prime. You can have 3 across the products, and each account follows its own payout cycle and cap. Withdrawals can be combined only if each account is independently eligible. So let's jump back here now. We've got those. We've got the soft breach rule. Prime accounts enforce a soft daily loss limit equal to the drawdown. Breaching this limit may delay payouts or require review, but does not immediately terminate the account. For the instant prime account, we have the same basic idea here going on, except we have a 20% consistency rule. You need 8 days of trading to get paid out. The same thing, you got max accounts, 3 of them across, 3 funded. So you have 3 instant prime accounts. You can't have any regular prime accounts. You can only have a total of 3 funded accounts across their entire platform. So their payout eligibility for instant prime, you have 8 qualifying trading days, which are required before requesting a payout. Profit targets must meet before a payout can be requested. Payout caps apply per payout cycle. Okay, and then there is no limit on the number of challenge accounts that you can have. Traders can hold up to 3 total funded accounts, prime and or instant prime combined. And traders who qualify for live trading are limited to 1 live account, and they have a 90-10 profit split. Those are the basic rules. That's almost everything that we've covered for them. There's also some other things that I want to talk about really quick that people often ask about. So we do have a consistency requirement. This is the breakdown on those for YRM Prop. For the starter firm, it's 50%, which means you got a 2-day pass. For the prime account, which is the one that you earn, remember, after passing a starter or passing a challenge account, that's a 35% consistency rule. And then for the instant prime account, it's only 20%. That's really important because it's a lot smaller for the instant prime account. Here's another rule that they have. They do allow the economic news. News trading is allowed. You have to obviously be careful about news trading because it can be extremely volatile. It can wipe out your entire account in one trade. You understand all those things. Let's see what else. There's an inactivity inactivity period, because these accounts have no activation fee, no subscription fee, they do give you an inactivity policy. So if you haven't traded for 25 days, you receive an inactivity warning. It says here, our inactivity policy follows a two-stage process. 25-day warning period. So after 25 days of no trading activity, you receive an inactivity warning. Warning notifications are sent via email to your registered address. You have an additional 5 days to resume trading activity. There's no penalties or fees that are applied during the warning period. So at 30 days, they terminate the account. If no trading activity occurs within 30 days, your account will be terminated. Account termination results in forfeiture of all account profits. Terminated accounts cannot be reactivated or restored, and no refunds are provided for entry fees, activation fees, or any other charges. And that's basically it. I personally love YRM Prop. I think that they're doing incredibly well, all things considered, in this space. They have good tech, good customer service, and they have a strong track record of payouts. So these new 25K accounts, they're going to give you something affordable to trade with, and these are all things that are important to me as a trader. YRM isn't just another clone prop firm. It's built for traders who value a structured environment, and if you're looking for a firm that stays out of your way and lets you trade your plan, this is a top tier contender. However, if you're looking for someone who trades on different data feeds like Rhythmic, then maybe this isn't the best pick for you. If you're finding value in these breakdowns and you want to stay ahead of the curve in the futures prop space, make sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe, drop a comment below, and let me know which firm you want us to put under the microscope next. And for those who want to see how the industry is shifting, I'll leave my latest Tradeify 3.0, who just added Rhythmic accounts to their lineup right here on the screen for you. I will see you on the next one.